Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a very costumey, drag, Marie Antoinette inspired look. Hence me having my eyebrows glued down and my hair prepped for a wig. So let's just get started because this may take a little while. So my brows are glued down and they are dry. I have just cleaned up the edges with a little cotton square and some water. And now I am taking my finishing powder and we are just going to set them. So I am taking a kind of densely packed buffing brush and just gonna go right over the top with this. I'm not sure that this is gonna be white enough to cover them up fully, but at least make them matte when I go to paint them. I would put concealer or something over top of my brows, but today we are using face paint as foundation, so I don't want to put anything like skin tone color on them. I'm just gonna pack the water activated paint on top and see what happens. So I'm just using white paint on a sponge to create my base. I had this idea for a while and I actually wanted to do it for Halloween this year, but I just ended up not having the time to do it, and so I'm doing it now because why not do a Marie Antoinette in spring. I'm going down my neck with it as well. The neck, I'm not worried about it being as opaque because obviously when I put the costume on, I'm not painting my whole body. Paint is clinging kind of weird to some places, like under here and on my forehead and around my nose. So I'm gonna try and work with it, but I am just going in with a very matte white shade right now, and we're going to pack this on top of our eyebrows, kind of starting to create our new eye shape. So I'm just packing white shadow on here. So I'm gonna draw it out like in a brow shape because the brows are gonna go over top of this. So now I'm gonna go in with like a fuchsia-y pink color on a big fluffy brush and start working with the new eye shape. So I'm just gonna go under where the brow actually is. So just under that white. My cats are wreaking havoc. And start blending it up over the brow. So, you know, kind of using swirling motions and building up the color, because this will start to fade that brow away as well. But we're just gonna go right up under it. Basically, your eyebrow is now your crease slash transition area. So now I'm going in with the same brush and I'm going to use this color called Cookie Cutter. It's like a nude pink kind of shade, and we're just going to add that to our real crease. So you can kind of go onto the lid with this a little bit too, because obviously we've created more lid space, but this is just like a baby pink. So that it's just a little bit lighter, and then of course we're going to add like a shimmery shadow on the lid, but I just want to create like a cool gradient and something a little different than normal. Into this shimmer pink shade called Candy Stash on a flat brush and start packing this on the lid. Why is this not as pigmented as normal? There we go. We gotta pick up more on this brush. And I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop shade I have. It is like a shimmery gray. I don't think they make it anymore. It's called Meow. On that same flat brush. And we're gonna pack this on as well, just right over top. So we'll have like kind of a chromey effect on the lid. I'm just blending it with my fingers. Now it's time for eyeliner. This is pretty simple, standard, normal eyeliner. It's just gonna be a little bit bigger than I normally do. So I'm just gonna start out with my basic first line. Get rid of that little oopsie there. And we're gonna start building it up the liner from this place. So getting it really big. So I just kind of brought it in a little bit further. Not a full cat eye, but you know, maybe like a half cat eye. So I'm gonna finish this eye off for you guys on camera, and then I will do the other one off camera. But I'm just going to take some mascara and put this on. For lashes, I'm using these Ardell Giant 103 black. I don't know if they're faux mink or if they're double wispies, or I don't think they're double wispies. They're a thick lash, so we're gonna put this on. There's nothing natural about these lashes, put it that way. But this is a like drag-esque makeup tutorial, so we definitely don't want natural. Nice part is about doing liner this thick is you can kind of work with your lashes a little bit more. So if they're not perfect, it's a lot harder to tell. Now under the eye, I'm going to take a matte purple and smudge this underneath, connecting it to the liner, of course, so it doesn't just end abruptly. Really purple liner underneath. I'm going to take this flat brush and just give it a little blend so it's not too rough underneath. These are faux mink wispies. I'm going to take this half lash here and put it on the bottom lid. I don't do this often, but I feel like for this it's necessary. So you have to look at these when you do them and make sure that you have the widest part going to the outside when you go to glue it on. So like, see, the longest part of the lash, that is going to be on the outside. I am taking a really pink blush. This is from NYX, and we're actually going to put it over the bridge of the nose to start off. So just kind of pack it over the nose and then sweeping it outwards. So this is going to take like a lot of product, and I might even have to use a different brush. Later, I'm going to use a really bright white, taking it over the tops of my cheekbones, on my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm gonna go up here as well, just in case I don't add brows. Okay, now lips. I don't really know if I want to change my lip shape too much because we have so much going on everywhere else, but I'll start lining them anyway. I'm going to use this really bright pink liquid lipstick first. Okay, so I did like this thin little brow, and I really like the way that it looks. I think it kind of pulls it all together. I have one more thing I'm going to do with my lips, but I want to do this first. And I'm not trying to make them look like real brows, because I think that's what I initially envisioned, and then it didn't work. So I'm just using my paintbrush. It's a square paintbrush, so it kind of does the work for me here. And then I'm just turning it onto the thin side and filling it in that way. For the lips is I want to put on this metallic gloss from NYX. It's like a liquid metal, cosmic metals is what it's called. All right, now I'm gonna go through the costume on and show you guys the finished product. So this is the finished look with the wig that I did myself. There's a lot of extensions, there's a lot of clips, and bobby pins and hope holding this thing together and lots of big flowers. But this is the end of my Marie Antoinette drag look. I'm going to back up so you guys can see the full costume because I got a whole ensemble going on here. But other than that, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe down below. Leave me a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.